I just got done talking with your colleague, Mario Paz, and he said that California was spending somewhere around $33 billion per year on the homelessness problem. And a lot of these homeless people are the ones who come into the shops and do things like you just mentioned and steal things. How do we begin to address that homelessness problem? Is it tied to drug use or is it other things? And what kinds of programs, or how do we begin to get these people off the street and get them help?
We really don't have a consistent program to get them off the streets. And I've taken, I've walked down Alameda, there's a mile, almost 2 miles of nothing but tents and motorhomes where they're living. I've discovered that they're renting these motorhomes. There are no facilities. Everything that goes on is going into the drains. But speaking to them, their prostitution, the drugs, the alcohol, there are a lot of these people who look at me and have literally said to my face, why would I want to have help? Why do I need help when no one bothers me? I can do whatever I want, and I still get paid from the state. So to me, although someone will say, well, that you're taking away their civil rights, well, they're taking my civil rights away from me because I have to contend with the fact that I'm paying for them to continue to be homeless. It comes to a point to where you're going to have to take a stand. Whether you want to come off the street or not, you're going to. We will give you the ability to get off the drugs, to get off of the alcohol. We have that capability to do that and to turn them around and make them have the ability to become, someone who has a job, someone who is contributing to society rather than doing on the street. But you're also going to have the ones that I have run against who have just told me point blank, I'm not interested, I don't care, I don't have to care. Those are the people that are going to have to be forced into coming off the street. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's hard for me to say that, but I have to look at the reality.
Yeah, it sounds like your position is that for the betterment of our society as a whole, we need to address this problem, and where they will voluntarily come into programs, let them do that, begin getting them off of public assistance that we're paying for, which does detract from our own quality of life. And for those who have significant problems or repeat offenders, then stricter measures need to put in place.
Because we spent 2023, the last figures that I looked at, we spent $28 billion on homelessness. It's probably more than that at this point. And what have we accomplished? Besides the fact that we're now number one in homelessness. Yeah. Because they're coming here because no one is doing anything about it.
Because of the public assistance they're getting.
Because of all the public
without
assistance.
having to do anything to change their lifestyle.
And the NGOs are out there handing them whatever they want, If you continue to enable the problem is going to continue. Mm-hmm. And the only way to stop it is this is it. This is the line, you've crossed it, it's done.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think the $28 billion or $33 billion that we're spending every year to fix this problem not only doesn't seem to be working, but seems to be making the problem worse? Homelessness continues going up every single year. Is it the allocation of the money? Is it the nonprofits that the money is being spent on?
It's both at this point. You're handing them money so they continue to be homeless, and then you have the nonprofits who are continuing to enable them to say, okay, you shouldn't do this, but here's money, here's food, here's clothes, here's whatever you do. And then for me, once a month, we and volunteers end up assisting homeless veterans. So every once a month we are at the VA and off of Wilshire Boulevard in West LA, with clothes and food and everything else. That is what I direct my energy at also.